In today's video, I want to talk about the stress of putting yourself out there. I am about to launch with Ampersand a behind the scenes series that we have been working on for a little while. So I will be sharing that on my personal Instagram account, my LinkedIn page, and I'm going to be putting it out to people that I know in real life, which is maybe quite brave because I have a school reunion in like 3 days. And a lot of those people follow me on LinkedIn, and I'm going to have conversations with them about it probably if they see it. And I find the concept of putting yourself out there online really, really stressful and really, really scary, because I don't think that what I have and the way I present and the way I would do it is necessarily kind of traditionally cool in the way that a lot of people I know maybe are. And maybe that's just self-talk, or maybe it is just what is going on in my head. But I look at other production company founders and what they're doing and the way that they handle themselves on the internet, and I sometimes feel this sense of imposter syndrome. Not necessarily about my work, although that too, to an extent, but I think I feel it when it comes to how I am showing up and how I showcase myself. And I think it makes me very nervous to share things online. I also think that sharing things online is vitally important, and increasingly so in this kind of climate we're in at the moment for the production company world, and also any kind of creative art as a profession. So I think it's important to put the video out, and I think it's good. I think it's very vulnerable, and I think that's something I'm really proud of, that we're talking very openly and honestly about why we started the production company and why we are in the place that we're in now and what we're doing next. And I think that's something to be really proud of. And it's going to turn into a YouTube series after the first couple of videos, and we can kind of put them together, but they're a bit short for the platform at the moment, but they will be of a better length when there is another half to it. I think that it brings up a lot of feelings around whether or not I am the right kind of person to be sharing stuff on the internet. And I find it really tough, because I think it's important to have an online persona to an extent, or an online presence, certainly. And you've got places like LinkedIn, which is where a lot of the people that I want to work with are looking at content. Rightly or wrongly, that is where I need to be sharing things. And I find it very hard, and I find it very vulnerable, and the concept of it makes me feel a bit sick. So I'm probably going to just post it, and then I'm going to the cinema tonight, so I'll just turn my phone off and not look at it. And I think in a way that's one of the key reasons I'm doing this series of videos, is to give myself another place to be talking to camera and to be getting used to this. I think it's really important to have the opportunity to get better at talking to camera and feel better talking to camera, or at least feel it's more natural, because I'm doing it more regularly. I'm going to be doing it every day, and I don't think the vulnerability of sharing stuff is going to go away, but maybe some of the insecurities about how I'm showing up whilst I'm doing it might, if I do this well enough. I think I've already learned a lot over the last couple of days, and I think I am feeling better maybe already. I think it will be interesting to see where we're going to be at in a couple of weeks' time.